What's up guys, BltzZ here today bringing you another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about my favorite character to play as in Final Fantasy VII, Tifa. In this combat guide we're going to be breaking down all of her moves and beginner abilities, as well as strategies that you should aim for while using her. At first she may seem pretty basic, but so far she's the most advanced character in this game. And if you learn her routes and fully understand what she can do, you're going to be an unstoppable force because she hits like a truck. Tifa's fighting style is that of a monk, and she has all of the abilities that you would expect. From crazy buffs that extend and further her combos and damage potential, to devastating combo enders and finishers that can loop back into each other. And with that being said, let's get into this guide and break down how to play Tifa. Tifa's full basic attack requires the square button to be pressed 4 times. It's a series of punches that end in a roundhouse kick. This isn't really anything special and it doesn't do crazy damage, but then again, this is just the beginning. Tifa has the highest base strength out of all the party members and the fastest speed, making her the strongest and quickest on your team. However, her defense does lack a bit, and this sort of makes her like a glass cannon, and a true DPS character like in MMOs if you ask me. Holding down the square button allows Tifa to launch a strong uppercut, providing stagger and increasing your ATB bar pretty quickly. This is great for ending combos, and you can also input this in between combos like Cloud can. This will cancel your combo string, but if you need ATB or some quick damage, this is a solid move. You can also save this for the end of her combo string, which is normally recommended at the beginning of fights to build ATB. Triangle does the same attack as when you hold down square, which is kind of weird, but it's an easier input if you just want to throw out an uppercut quickly and avoid going through 1 or 2 punches before Tifa can uppercut. This move builds about half a bar of ATB when landed on an opponent, so keep that in mind if you need ATB quickly because this is a move to consider. Now on to Tifa's abilities. Up first is the most important ability, Unbridled Strength. This move is a buff that makes Tifa stronger, but not only that, it extends her combos. So instead of the 4-button basic attack, you can actually continue past that, and Tifa gets really fancy with her moves. I'm talking about she's doing flips and overhead chop kicks. Once you start understanding how this works, it really starts to showcase the potential of Tifa than what you originally expected. This move also increases how much stagger she inflicts per hit. Once it's applied, Tifa goes into what the game calls level 2, and it changes up her triangle button attack as well. Instead of having the uppercut, this move is transformed into Omni Strike, a high damaging and staggering attack where Tifa charges shoulder and fist first into the enemy. This is a great move for finishing off fights or inflicting high crazy damage while opponents are in stagger. She has the best looking animations in this game by far, and I love the amount of effort they put into her. You might have heard me earlier say Tifa goes into level 2 when she uses Unbridled Strength. This is true. However, if you are in level 2 and you use Unbridled Strength again, Tifa goes into level 3. And this is where things get a little crazy. In level 3, Tifa's combos are extended even further, and she just goes insane on opponents. Her damage is even more increased in this mode, her stagger is as well, and she just really puts the hurting on opponents. Not to mention, her triangle attack is transformed again, this time into Rise and Fall. Instead of being a 1-attack hit like Omni Strike, Rise and Fall is a series of hits ending in a big damaging strike that most enemies would even be lucky to be alive by the time that the last hit lands. After using Rise and Fall, you fall down to level 2 and you still have Omni Strike, so keep that in mind. The camera angles in this game are a bit weird, so bear with me here. Tifa normally can air combo the opponent about 4 to 5 hits. However, Unbridled Strength also can extend how many hits her air combos do as well. I don't have any footage of level 3 air combos unfortunately, but level 2 combos look absolutely amazing. Tifa is literally breakdancing in the air. And we still haven't gotten into the craziest stuff that she can do just yet, so make sure you stay tuned. Tifa's second ability is Dive Kick. Dive Kick is literally a diving kick that hits the enemy for massive damage when it lands. Tifa rises up and swings downward with all of her weight on the opponent. Dive Kick can be cancelled into any of Tifa's basic attacks and some other abilities as well. One of the best moments to use Dive Kick is after an uppercut. Tifa is already in the air and the animation immediately clips into her crashing down onto the enemy, essentially comboing this ability into her attacks. This is so much fun to do, especially when you equip it to the quick attack selection. While in level 2, Dive Kick can also combo after an Omni Strike for some insane follow-up damage that can literally shred an opponent's life bar. If enemies are close enough, Dive Kick can also hit multiple opponents. You guys should definitely practice this because Tifa can regularly use these combos and abilities together in almost every match. Just immediately cancel into Dive Kick after Omni Strike lands. Just like in level 2, level 3 can also combo into Dive Kick for some even crazier staggers and damage. Tifa is your biggest damage output, especially when opponents are in stagger. Tifa's next ability is Overpower. This move is best used in mid-combo strings to inflict more damage, but there is a bit more to this when Tifa is leveled up. In level 2, after Overpower lands, Tifa can strike the opponent again with a flip kick and land on top of them. From this position, you can actually cancel into dive kick or other abilities if you choose to do that. But in level 3, this gets to a whole nother level of crazy. This move puts insane pressure on enemies and really pushes their stagger gauges up dramatically because they are technically helpless. In level 3, Overpower is absolutely beautiful to look at. Tifa continues after her leg drop and then knocks the opponent up in the air and continues to knock them back down and finally follows up with a punch to basically end their life. I slowed down this animation to showcase to you guys. This is just beautiful what they did, and I can't thank them enough for the amount of care that they put into this game. Here's where we get into some fun stuff. After all those crazy animations I just showed you guys, Tifa can also cancel her final punch from that previous string into a dive kick, full on comboing into all of this and just tacking on more crazy damage. Against boss fights and even crazy stronger enemies, this stuff can put in some serious work. It's best though to save these for moments when bosses or bigger enemies are stuck in stagger. This way you can fully ensure that you land all of these moves and Tifa is not interrupted or knocked out of it. While in level 3, after Overpower lands and then you go to the full entire combo, then initiate the dive kick, Tifa can also cancel dive kick into rise and fall for some insane extra damage. This here is the true potential of Tifa. She plays like a freaking MMO character and fighting game character, which to me brings a tear to my eyes. As most of you guys know, I break down fighting games and I make guides for you guys to get a little bit better with characters. I'm just so happy they put this much detail into this game, and then they went the extra mile, which is crazy. Tifa's final ability is Chakra. This materia gives her the ability to mitigate damage and heal a percentage of what she already lost in battle. This move is so much better when her health is really low, and it can also cure poison, which you can see right here. Other than that, this move does not really benefit you offensively, so no combo cancels with this one. Her defense is pretty low, so make sure to keep her healed up. The devs felt this way about her too, which is why they gave her personalized materia. But with these goddamn combo strings that she's able to do, I'll take that health and defense trade-off any day. That damage is just insane. Tifa as a character is super unique. Tifa is your glass cannon who can dish out crazy damage, stagger opponents, but has a weaker health pool and defense. But she's also super fast to make up for that, so she can dodge enemy attacks very easily. That wraps it up for the Tifa Combat Guide, guys. As we continue to play this game and finally unlock Aerith, you can expect a guide for her to come out soon. Also, when we beat the game and unlock all the abilities and materia, we will be returning to make an advanced guide talking about all of these characters' stuff. Tifa has some amazing other abilities that we can't showcase just yet, and I can't wait to dive in and break them down for you guys. I really can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much for the love on the Cloud Combat Guide. I had a lot of fun making these and just learning these characters. I'm looking forward to continuing this series and bringing you guys more videos. This game means a lot to me, and I'm happy to be making helpful content with it. I will be back uploading Let's Play footage, so be on the lookout for that. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new. More Final Fantasy VII Remake videos will be coming your way, and you won't want to miss any of that. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.